Good morning, Farnsley Middle School Wildcats. What is shaping up to be a great Monday morning for the week of January 25th, 2021. Here's your Monday morning message. This is going to be a short message. I don't have a lot to share, but I wanted to share with you all a couple things. First, and always, we like to look at our Farnsley motto. Our Farnsley motto is I am unique, I am pursuing excellence, I am developing, I'm a lifelong learner. Together, we are Farnsley. Thank you, everyone who has always participated in the series that we went through over the last few weeks regarding the Farnsley motto. Just getting a focus on what we stand for and what we desire to be as we move forward. Got a couple of student shout outs. I'd like to shout out a group of students that I had the privilege of working with this week. They are Ashley H., Nicole O., Nicholas W., Yondell A., Charles F., Sean B., and Matthew F. The reason I am shouting these students out is because they stay completely focused on all of their work, fully participating in all of their classes, engaging, and even push themselves beyond what they had tried before. I'm very proud of you as always, and am thankful for all that you have done in moving forward. Thank you so much, and keep up the great work. Just like everyone at Farnsley, thank you so much. My computer seems like it doesn't want to wake up this morning, but let's keep moving, okay? Focus of the week. There's a couple things that we like to focus on for this week. For instance, on the 27th, which is Wednesday, our your report cards will be ready via Parent Portal. So they are available to view via Parent Portal. We are not sending them out individually as just as we've done all through NTI. Also on that same day, the 27th, we have the SBDM from 3 to 4. From 3 to 4, we have the SBDM. So, wanting you to know about that. See how slow my computer's going this morning. Thank you. Also, February 9th is our next family engagement, parent engagement series. And at that time, we will talk about Farnsley's reopening plan. It is publicized already, but a deeper dive, very specific to what we plan to do upon you coming back into the building, if and when that does happen. We always like to be prepared. February 15th is Parent Teacher Conference Day. We don't have school on the 12th, which is the Friday before, and February 15th is our Parent Teacher Conference. Shout out to all those who have submitted the BSU History in the Making. Way to go. Like, we have over 140 submissions thus far, and we have a display of all these presentations on Tuesday, February 23rd, in that evening. So we're coming up with a creative way to do so. If you have more submissions that you'd like to do, please make sure you follow up and submit those things. We'd love to see your history in the making of your presentation. Finally, I'd like to talk about how a challenge that I'd like to give you all. If you all took a look at the inauguration last week, one thing there's a lot of things that stood out, but one thing that stood out to me the most was Amanda Gorman, and a lot of people are talking about her. And unless you're under a rock or what have you, hadn't heard of Amanda Gorman. No one knew about her before, but here's something: 22-year-old young lady was invited to be guest speaker in the inauguration because she was such a great poet. So, in her history, as I looked up a little bit about her, as I shared, she's 22. No one could imagine having thoughts or being able to put words down as she has. One of the quotes that she has is that makes me think of you all is we did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour, but within it we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. This is from Amanda Gorman. And so I challenge you a little bit more, for instance, about her. How did she get to this point? What made her so have such great words, inspiring words to help others? Well, one thing I can say about that I've researched about her, she could not speak very well. She stuttered a lot, and she could not pronounce her R's. 3 years ago. So she could not pronounce her R's, but here she is now in front of a huge stage and everyone watching. And here she is saying everything and having everyone listen and listen to everything that she has to share intently. So, how can you dare to be so great? She is young, and you too can do this too. The one thing that I have to challenge you in to be able to formulate such words and such language of power is to read. Pick up a book and read. The only way that you will learn these words and more is to read. It can be a small book, it can be a comic book, it can be an article, but always read. So I challenge you to pick up a book and read, and then it will formulate those words and that language for you to be able to put on paper and be great. So that is my challenge for you this week. Thank you so much for sharing. I am sorry this computer does not want to wake up this morning. So it's not going to stop me from being great. I hope it doesn't stop you either. So you all have a great week, and I will be in touch with you. Thank you. Take care.